Hi everyone, welcome. Today we continue to study from Rav Ashlag book on world peace. But as I mentioned before, I really recommend to read it even by yourself. And we read it and study from it together, make it much more powerful. And especially for this time that Rav Ashlag explained a lot of points, the way that we should transform our consciousness, the way that we should start to see things in the right perspective from the point of the light. And today we're going to start to learn together the section Memshelet HaShamayim Memshelet Haaretz, the government of heaven and earth. So I was telling us, and I'm going to read it, the Hebrew words that I've explained. It's good to make the connection with the Hebrew words and then to translate. אמנם יש לדעת שחוק התפתחות האמור השפוך על כל המציאות, המבטיח להחזיר כל רע לטוב ומועיל, he said Rav Ashlag, we should know that any law that have different type of development, we know like from A to Z, so you have a development that exists in the entire universe that promise to bring any type of negativity into positivity and even to influence and to do good in the world. הנה הוא פועל את כל פעולותיו בכוח ממשלת השמיים ממעל, so that energy is been activated and work and doing all of his actions from the power that he received from the heavens, from above. כלומר, מבלי שאלת פיהם של בני האדם יושבי הארץ, without asking any human beings on earth. So he says, Rav Ashlag here, we need to understand that that law exists in the world and has been activated from the heavens, from above, and nobody asking us if it will work like that or no. Nobody asking us if we okay with this law or not. This is a law that exists in the world. We just need to make sure to activate the right laws in the world to transform negativities into positivities. So it means from creation that law exists in the world. We just need to type into it and to reveal this special light to our life and for the world. ולעומת זה, אמנם שכל שכל וממשלה ניתן Hashem b'dar ba'adam. So he says, but the Creator, he gave human beings brain and that level to govern. והרשהו לקבל את חוק ההתפתחות האמור, and he gave us the ability to have the free will to choose this type of law. תחת רשותו וממשלתו עצמו, אשר זה נמצא בזה שממהר מאוד את הפרוצדורה, תהליך הזאת של התפתחות. That the person can choose that law to work with it, but sometimes we find that the person tried to rush the process. לפי חפצו, according his desire, not according the law of the universe. באופן חופשי ובלתי תלוי לגמרי בקבלה הזמן. That he tried to change that law and the way that this law works and the way of the development, the same way that Rav Ashlag explained about the fruit. So if you take the fruit in the middle of its development, it's going to be bitter. You need to wait, we need to wait till it finishes development, and now it's ripe, and now I can eat it and say, delicious. The same way he says, so the person, we think that we can rush the process and without even connecting with the level of time. באופן שיש כאן בית ממשלות הפועלות בדרכי התפתחות האמורה, he says there are two type of governments that works in that level of development. אחת היא ממשלת השמיים, one is the government of heaven, המבטחת לעצמה להחזיר כל רע ומזיק לטוב ומועיל, that government promised to itself to transform any type of negativity into positivity, אלא שבא בעיתו כדרכו בכבדות ובארכת הזמן, but that can happen in the right time, and sometimes it can feel heavy. ואם הדבר מתפתח הוא בעל חי ומרגיש, נמצא סובל כאבים ויסורים נוראים, and if that development happen on something that he is alive, that human beings, or can be animals, so we can find that sometimes he can go through pain and suffering. בזמן שמונח תחת מכבש ההתפתחות, העושה דרכיו באכזריות רבה. That now he is under that level of development, that it takes time. So in that time he can feel the pain and suffering. ולעומת זה יש ממשלת הארץ, דהיינו בני אדם, but here, down to earth, there is the government of human beings, שלקחו את חוקי ההתפתחות האמור, that they took that law of development, תחת ממשלתם עצמם, under their government, their responsibility, שכוחם יפה להשתחרר לגמרי כבלי הזמן, that they have the power to be above the levels of time, ונמצאים ממהרים מאוד את הקץ, and we can find that they rush in the process to have the result. כלומר, את גמר בישולו ותיקונו של הדבר. They want that they want the development will be already ripe, ready to use, and to correct that matter. שהוא הקץ של ההתפתחות שלו. That's the end of that development. וכדברים האלה אמרו חכמינו זכרנו לברכה על גמר גאולתם וגמר תיקונם של ישראל, and the righteous they say about the redemption of the Israelite and the time of the end of correction of the Israelite, שביאורו הכתוב, that they explain from the writings, it's from ישעיהו סמך כ"ב, he says, אני השם בעיתה אחישנה, I'm your God. It can be on a time or it can be faster. זכו אחישנה, if they will have the merit, I will bring the redemption faster. If they're not going to have the merit, so it will happen in the right time. So what does it mean? It means that from the point of the government of heavens, everything will happen in the right time. From the point of the government of earth, we have the ability, we receive that blessing from the Creator, that if we working toward the light and changing and connecting, cleaving ourselves with the laws of tree of life, we can fast forward the process that the light will bring redemption before time. But many times we rush in the process in a negative way, and then it will happen in the right time from the government of the heavens. So we'd like to open our consciousness and to develop the sense of urgency within, to have this powerful understanding from Rav Ashlag that I want to do anything that I can to change my consciousness and change my sense of the level of my sense of urgency, that I want to bring redemption before time. I don't want to wait another 100 of year, or it's 200 years almost, till the redemption, till the Shabbat, till the 7 millennia. We want the redemption right now. And the tzaddikim, they're telling us, they're asking for the redemption right now. But they are doing anything that they can do in their power to bring redemption. It means to reduce the desire to receive oneself alone, and so they find in their opponent, and they are in the mode of sharing. 95% from their consciousness, it's to change and help and support the world, and just 5%, it's to take care of themselves, to take care of their 1% world. So we need to find out in percentage, each one of us can check, how much of my day I'm busy by finding my own negativities and changing and purifying myself, and thinking about the world. Because one thing is to think about the world, but if I'm not changing, how much light can I reveal? If I'm changing and purifying my vessel and thinking about the world, I'm actually revealing more light, not just for myself, for the entire world. So we would like to have the redemption faster, and this is something we need to all to work on and to pray for. So let's open our mics and share Shabbat Shalom and good luck for all of us to bring the redemption right now. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
All
Shabbat Shalom.
hope to see you
Shabbat
soon.
Shalom, we love you, Mike.
Miracles and
Shalom,
wonders
everybody.
and redemption right
Shabbat
now.
Shalom, everybody.